So these are the next two cards that we got. We have ashwagandha for purpose and lemon balm for nurturing. So the message that was coming up for me as I was jamming out was that we tend to externalize our purpose a lot. We tend to think of our purpose among like a grand scheme and how it impacts the world, how it impacts, large groups of people outside of ourselves. But this message is specifically like, nurture your purpose within yourself and for yourself. What if your purpose is to find joy? What if your purpose is to learn more about who you truly are? What if your purpose is to explore yourself more and more and more, which is an endless purpose, right? What if your purpose is to heal yourself and then it externalizes and you heal others? What if your purpose is to learn an incredible amount of information for yourself first that you can then share with others? And again, it doesn't even have to be externalized. It doesn't even have to impact the world. Maybe it impacts one person, and what if that one person is just you? That is okay. Stop putting so much pressure on yourself to have this whole plan or this whole grand thing that you have to achieve, right? And purpose and career aren't necessarily the same, so don't necessarily line it up to your career that is your purpose, because your purpose is oftentimes different from that. It's what you're aligned to. It's what feels right for you. And it doesn't have to be one big thing that happens once in your life. It doesn't have to be something that happens later in life. It doesn't have to be something that has to be found. It is something that you align to, especially when you are clearing all your chakras, when you are coming in tune with the universe, when you are connecting to consciousness, connecting to your higher self. That is your purpose, right? So don't focus so much on the external. And I love this card because it has all the chakras here. It has the sun and the moon. It has your north node and the moon as well. And the moon very much ties into the internal. So stop externalizing your purpose. Stop focusing so much on the outer world. I used to do this a lot because in my lowest times, I would always remind myself that I have a great purpose on this earth and that I have a reason to be here, which is true. However, it wasn't until I started to come into tune with myself and find joy for myself, find contentment for myself in everyday moments, even when things happen that are inconvenient or upsetting, finding peace and finding a sense of, strength in that. That has been my purpose, and my purpose can change. Your purpose can change. It doesn't have to be the same thing every single day. It doesn't have to be the same thing for your whole life. I like to say that I ebb and flow in many ways, and I've come to accept that and embrace that. My energy ebbs and flows. The things that I listen to ebb and flow. The things that I connect to ebb and flow. There are days where I might want to learn a lot of information, and there are days where I need to completely shut down, and there are days where I'm super social. There's days where I just need to be alone, and that's okay. So start learning and start connecting and nurturing yourself. Start nurturing your emotions, nurturing your mind, nurturing your body. It's I know we talk a lot about self-care, but it's really going beyond that. Nurturing is reparenting for some people. It's healing for some people. It's the simple things, the things that make you happy. It might be baking cookies and eating the cookie dough before you put it in the oven. It might be, taking a cross-country trip just for the heck of it and being spontaneous. It might be just sitting down with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and just savoring every sip. Or it might be eating a piece of cake and enjoying every single indulgent flavor and every single indulgent taste that's there. So once again, stop externalizing your purpose. Stop pushing it off to a certain time in your life or a certain place, or when you get this, or when you're with this person, or stop making it conditional and start embracing it for what it is, which is, it is you aligning with yourself in the highest way. And that can be found every single day, not just, there are certain things that you might do for others that feels like, okay, this aligns with my purpose, but finding that peace and finding that alignment within yourself first is so crucial, because even when there's no one else around, you can still feel like you are living your purpose, right? You can still feel that you are satisfied with life, even when no one else is around you, even when no one else is there to see it or to hear it, or you can't post it to social media. It's about yourself first and foremost. So nurture yourself, whatever that may mean for you, and do it regularly. Do it with intention, and watch how you show up for yourself in your life. Thank you.